إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. Alhamdulillah, these nights we can see the all masajid full of musallin. All people, they have khair in their hearts. They came, children, women, men. Masajid are full. Late night, in the last third of night, masajid are full in tahajjud. That's a sign that there is a khair in this ummah. Why these nights are special? You will always respond, Laylatul Qadr. Then I will ask, why Laylatul Qadr is special? Why one night better than 1,000 months? And in some scholars, better than some, according to some scholars, better than 1,000 months. This is Arabic expression. The number here is not intended. 1,000. It means better than 1,000 months, million months. Why? For one reason. Because Allah has chosen that night to reveal the last revelation in that night. إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَاهُ فِي لَيْلَةِ الْقَدْرِ. That's the only reason. Allah had chosen that night to reveal the last revelation. That's why every year in that night, Jibreel, Ar-Ruh, he descends to the earth only in that night. Just to remind us that night was a turning point in history. It's better than 1,000 months, better than million months. Why? Because that moment was special. Changed the face of the earth. Changed the history of humanity. When Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala revealed the Qur'an. So brothers and sisters, before Ramadan finished, my message here is sit down and take paper and pen and write down how I can improve my relationship with Qur'an. That's the only reason. It's not about just to gather in the masajid and make dua. That's perfect. But there is something deep behind that. What's my relationship to Qur'an? This Qur'an is a miracle. And scholars mention a lot of dimensions of this miracle. But the most important dimension of why Qur'an is a miracle, because Qur'an can change a human being completely. Like when we look at Sahaba. Sahaba before Qur'an and after Qur'an is a good example how Qur'an can change a human being. Before Qur'an, they were lost. They used to bury their children, their girls. Can you imagine? And after that, they became different people, completely different people. How? Because they receive Qur'an in different way. We need this way. How can we change our behavior, change our heart, change our character? There is one key to do that. Main key if you want Qur'an to change you. That main key is to receive Qur'an as a guidance. You may say, but this is obvious. No, it's not obvious. Let me tell you some examples. Many Muslims, they receive Qur'an. Why you recite Qur'an? Because I want reward. That's perfect. And you know that every single letter equal 10 good deeds. And there are more than 300,000 letters in Qur'an. So times 10, it's more than 3 million. Some Muslims count hasanat in this way. Oh, when I complete one khatma, then I get more than 3 million. 2 khatma, 6 million. 3 khatma, 9 million. It's not like this. Because even if you gather millions of hasanat and you come to the day of judgment and you hurt people, or you steal money, or you cheat to people, or you treat them badly, this can destroy all millions of hasanat you have. It's not about this. Rasulullah ﷺ, when he encouraged us to read, and he say one letter equal 10 good deeds, he just want to encourage us to read. When we read and reflect upon Qur'an, we will live in another world. We'll forget about counting hasanat. It's like someone who discover a treasure and he want people to come to see that. People are lazy. If you come, you will get 10 deeds. If you come, you will get million deeds. Then all they will come. When they enter the treasure, they will forget about counting good deeds. That's the example of Qur'an. Some people, they recite Qur'an because they want Qur'an to protect them from evil eye, from jinn, from sihr. That's one of the purpose of Qur'an, but that's not the main purpose. Some people recite Qur'an only in Ramadan. That's the month of the Qur'an. Some people recite Qur'an when they feel, I feel my heart so soul. I want something to soft my heart. That's perfect. And he recite Qur'an. Allah give them tranquility. After that, they leave Qur'an. The key, the main key, if you want Qur'an to change you, is to recite Qur'an as a guidance. This will change everything. How is that? When you recite one page in Qur'an and you really want a guidance, will you pass any verse without know the meaning? How can you get guidance from something you don't know the meaning even? Then you will stop and ask about the meaning, because I have a purpose. I want a guidance. You will never pass any ayah without the meaning. Then if you are non-Arab, then you will focus on translation. I want to know what's the meaning of this message. It's not about just recitation. It's about the meaning. When you recite Qur'an as a guidance and you pass one story, I need guidance. Then you will ask yourself, what lessons can I derive from this story? Allah talk about Talut and Jalut. Nation long time ago. That's for us. For every one of us, this story. Then I will ask, what's the lesson I can derive from this story? If I want guidance. When I want guidance, I will reflect. Many times Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala end many ayat with two of His beautiful names. Why He choose that two beautiful names in that specific ayah? Why this ayah end with Alimun Hakim, not with Ghafurur Rahim? I will reflect, because I want guidance. If you want guidance, everything will change. That's why my message today, brothers and sisters, majority of people in this country, they don't speak Arabic. Then we have to do something to increase our connection with Qur'an. First step is focus on the meaning. Always hold translation with you. We want guidance. That's the main purpose of Qur'an. After Ramadan, set a plan. All the young people here, they listen to me. Set a plan after Ramadan. Every single day, that time is a sacred time, just me and Qur'an. Even half an hour every single day. I will recite for 20 minutes, and then in 10 minutes, I will go to the translation. And when I read translation, then I take my notebook and try to reflect. Now I know the meaning. Okay, what's in that story? Your reflection, your own reflection. Quran is for everyone, not for only scholars. Your own reflection. You may say, but maybe I'm wrong. That's fine. Write it down and then discuss with others. But write down your own reflection. Because when you write it down, that's your curiosity. You will have that eager to go and look for the answer. I have my own questions about Quran. So set the plan after Ramadan every single day, only half an hour. with Qur'an. Second, when you know the meaning and reflect upon the meaning, the main purpose after that, which is the more important, is to act upon the Qur'an. That's why Qur'an changed the behavior of Sahaba. We want Qur'an to change us. When you reflect upon the meaning, Qur'an always mentions characteristics of good people, those people Allah love, and those people Allah don't love. Go for these characteristics, one by one. As-sabirin, the patient. Am I patient? Ask yourself sincerely. If you want Qur'an, if you want to change, am I honest? As-sadiqeen. Am I khashi'? When I recite Qur'an, I have that humbleness and Qur'an touch my heart. Ask yourself. And in another way also, Allah mentioned a lot of characteristics of those disbelievers. It's not about disbelievers, it's about characteristics. Maybe some of us have these characteristics. The liars, al-kadhibin. Be honest with yourself and write it down. And then say, I will work on this. I'm not patient enough. I will try to do that because I want to change my heart to be like Sahaba. That's how we can receive Qur'an as a guidance. Brothers and sisters, if we do that, you will be a different person. All these people, non-Muslims, live with us. They will always come to us and say, what's this? How can one book change these people? If we do that, you never had, that's a lot of troubles here. That's some of us cheat about how can we avoid taxes, how can we avoid this thing, how can we do that? The non-Muslims need us because we have the last revelation. May Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala give us guidance. May Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala open our hearts to the Qur'an. أقول ما تسمعون واستغفر الله. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم صل وسلم على عبدك ورسولك سيدنا محمد. So brothers and sisters, just one message, Qur'an is a guidance. I wish if Allah give us life next year, that one young people here come to the Imam here and said, oh, Qur'an made a big difference in my life. I wish after 1 year, if Allah give us life, that one young woman here say, oh, Qur'an changed my life. I start to reflect. I start to know the meaning. I start to act upon the Qur'an. All my life is changed. Qur'an is perfect. Qur'an is Nur. Qur'an is Huda. Qur'an is Furqan. May Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala give us ability to attend Laylatul Qadr. May Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala relieve all the pain, our brothers and sisters in Palestine. May Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala relieve all the pain, our brothers and sisters in Gaza. Oh Allah, give them the best that you give in the people in this month. Oh Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala, مس إخواننا الضر وأنت أرحم الراحمين. اللهم صل وسلم على عبدك ورسولك سيدنا محمد. اللهم اغفر ذنوبنا واستر عيوبنا واقض حوائجنا واقبل توبتنا واغسل حوبتنا. تقبل صيامنا وقيامنا ودعاءنا يا أرحم الراحمين. ربنا اغفر لنا ولوالدينا وارحمهم كما ربونا صغارا. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. اللهم إنا نسألك لإخواننا المستضعفين في غزة، اجعل لهم من كل هم فرجا ومن كل ضيق مخرجا. أفرغ عليهم صبرا، أفرغ عليهم صبرا، أفرغ عليهم صبرا. اللهم إنهم مغلوبون فانتصر، مغلوبون فانتصر، مغلوبون فانتصر. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. صل اللهم وسلم على عبد الله ورسوله سيدنا محمد.